All of these Mandela effects will absolutely make you question your reality. Hi guys, it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be yet another Mandela effect video for you guys. I love the Mandela effect, you guys already know. I honestly think it's so funny because like I kind of have been posting more on TikTok and but like I post completely different content on there, like weight loss content. And I did a video like only playing the Wii Fit or something, and so many people were like, you look so familiar. Are you that girl that did Mandela effects? I was like, bitch, I'm still here. We're still doing them. You guys still send me them and I still think they're fun. So let's get into it. All right, the first Mandela effect, genuinely, I had to look this up several times to like reiterate that it was true in my head because I was like, there's no way. Peter Dinklage is not British. What do you mean by that? What the fuck do you mean by that? Buddy's from fucking New Jersey. What? No. In my head, so vividly, this man is British. He looks British. His name is freaking Peter Dinklage. I can't think of a more British name. How are you gonna tell me this man has never been British? I could end the video right there. Like, that's a crazy fucking Mandela effect. All right, the next Mandela effect. This one doesn't, I don't even know. Hass avocados. The avocados, I always remember them being called Hass, H-A-A-S, 100,000 fucking %. What do you mean it's always been Hass, H-A-S-S? No, absolutely not. Wrong in so many ways. Wrong. I need to hear what you guys think about this because I've personally never heard anyone spell it H-A-S-S because that's clinically insane. It was definitely like Hass, like Hass avocados. Because I feel like people would pronounce it Haas and Hass, right? Please help me. All right, the next Mandela effect is about the Grinch. There's actually two about the Grinch that a lot of people remember incorrectly, but I'm in another universe on this one because I remember it the way that it is. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. A lot of people didn't know that that's the name of the movie. People remember the movie being called The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, but that is not correct. It's always been Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but I want to hear if you guys remember The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Because that sounds so incorrect to me that, you know, no. Y'all know how I feel about the Grinch, okay? I feel like I'm aware of this one. The next one that really fucking bothers me about the Grinch is that so many people remember Martha May and Cindy Lou Who having the Who nose, but they do not. They have regular ass noses, no prosthetics. And I have always thought this was an interesting thing because, like, honestly, I see a lot of people do Cindy Lou Who makeup or Martha May makeup, and they always add the prosthetic nose, but it's not actually there in the movies if you look at it. I guess a lot of people found this strange this holiday season and really thought that it was a Mandela effect, that they remember Martha May and Cindy Lou having the Who nose, but I don't know, because to me, like, no, they never did. But also, I watch The Grinch a lot, so like I'm very aware of what's happening, but I need to hear your guys' thoughts on this because do you remember them having a Who knows? Personally, I do not, but who knows? The next Mandela effect, I know we've talked about this one before, but I thought about it recently. I saw it on TikTok and I was like, damn, we gotta bring that back. We gotta bring it up again. Drake and Josh, the theme song to Drake and Josh, everyone knows it's gonna take some time to realize. Why has the lyrics always been, it's gonna take some time to realign? Realign what? No. That is so fucking wrong. That's so wrong. Drake and Josh was my favorite show as a child. I know it would just take some time to realize. If you ever heard realign, get a grip, but let us know your thoughts. The next Mandela effect has to do with Tweedledee and Tweedledum from Alice in Wonderland. I always remember these little motherfuckers having a propeller hat. 100,000%. Tell me why it's always just been two flags. Literally never. I've never seen that in my life. All right, the next Mandela effect honestly took me out. Like, it's very upsetting to me, very perplexing. I don't know how to feel about it. It's giving me a lot of mixed emotions. Two of my favorite TV shows as a child were Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Hannah Montana. If I asked you which one came first, Sweet Life or Hannah Montana, you would probably say Hannah Montana because obviously that one came first. Wrong. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody came out a year before Hannah Montana. What do you mean by that? No! I remember exactly where I was the first time I watched Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and I remember already being obsessed with Hannah Montana by that point, okay? No. And the first time I watched Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was the premiere of it. I remember it very well. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, 2005. Hannah Montana, 2006. Wrong. Incorrect. There's no fucking way that that could be real. Please let me know what you guys remember, because it honestly really upset me. It really did. Like, I could cry about that because it made me feel insane. Like, I asked my group chat, I was like, guys, what came first, Hannah Montana or Sweet Life of Zack and Cody? And almost all of them said Hannah Montana. What is that? I need to know your thoughts because it's hurting my brain, truly. All right, the next Mandela effect has to do with a candy called lemon heads. I feel like this is a classic candy. Everyone knows it. Lemon heads, right? Wrong. It's always just been lemon head. Huh? Like, on the actual packaging, that looks so vastly incorrect to me that it's kind of insane. Like, no fucking way has it always just been lemon head. How could that be real? Genuinely, how could that be real? All right, the next Mandela effect is about Cliff Bars. My sister ate this shit up as a child. She loved a Cliff Bar. I always remember, like, them being around, but I never really ate them that often. But Cliff Bar, 100,000% I remember being spelled Cliff, like Cliff. Without shadow of a doubt, tell me why. Why am I holding One Direction perfume? Like, I don't know. It's just on my desk and I was holding it. Tell me why it has always been spelt Clif. No. The packaging looks so incorrect to me. There's no way that's a thing. There's no way that's a thing. I'm upset. I'm very sad about that. Very sad. The next Mandela effect I'm honestly pissed about, like genuinely annoyed. It's about Taco Bell. Apparently Taco Bell had churros up until 2013 and then they got rid of them. Not a thing. Not a thing in my head. In my head, Taco Bell absolutely never had churros. I think they should have churros. I cannot believe they ever did. I don't believe they ever did. They didn't. I love Taco Bell. I'll probably get Taco Bell after I film this video, honestly. But I genuinely do not remember there ever being churros. And I really, really did like churros as a kid, and I still do. So, like, I can only imagine. I would order them. I would have ordered them in 2012 and 2013. I would have ordered them. They did not exist. There's no fucking way. If you remember there being churros at Taco Bell, honestly, congratulations, because I wish I did too. I wish I did. I really do. That's insane. All right, speaking of food that doesn't exist, the fact that this is not a thing is perplexing to me. Wonder Bread. I always remember Wonder Bread having like a range as a child, kind of like how the ketchup had like purple and green ketchup at one point, and like the mac and cheese was different colors. They went through a phase where they had rainbow bread. I am positive of this. Incredibly so. Like, very positive. I remember buying it. I remember my mom buying it and making sandwiches on it. 100,000 fucking %. That has never existed. Never. No brand actually has ever sold rainbow bread. So, like, if you have had that, like, it would have to be, like, a specific thing to your bakery. I need to know what you remember. That one hits in the childhood for me. Like, that's rough. I know rainbow bread existed. Please help. All right, the next Mandela effect is about Bragg's apple cider. This one gets me because I definitely went through like a phase where I was like trying to drink apple cider vinegar because I listened to like Freely the Banana Girl or something. I don't know. But I always remember Bragg's apple cider being Bragg's, like BRAGG''S, 100%. Why has it always just been Bragg? Bragg? No. That logo looks so incorrect to me that it should be illegal. Like, that's disturbing. Please, if you remember just Bragg, let me know, because like I will know who to block, you know? All right, the next Mandela effect is about the Akon song, I Wanna Make Love Right Now, na, na. Everyone knows that song, right? Classic 2008 banger. I have the lyrics always been, I wanna make up right now, na, na. Make up? No. No. And if you're thinking, Michelle, you must be just thinking of the radio version, there must have been like a PG-13 version where they said make love. No. That's never existed. It's always been makeup on every single version of this track. What the fuck do you mean by that? Please, someone help me on that, because that one is really disturbing to me. Speaking of misheard song lyrics, there is a trend right now going around TikTok with using She Looks So Perfect by 5 Seconds of Summer. And I always remember the lyrics being, she looks so perfect standing there, throughout the entire song until the end, where like it's like kind of like they slow it down and do like the little bridge moment, and it's like, you look so perfect standing there. Why has it always been you look so perfect the whole time? They never say she looks so perfect the entire time. What was the point of naming the song that? Can I ask? Luke Hemmings? What's that? I swear the lyrics were always, she looks so perfect standing there. No. I remember there being a you look so perfect, but at the end, there had to be a she looks so perfect. What the fuck? And I really am upset by it. Alright, the next Mandela Effect is about the Santa Claus movies. So the Santa Claus 2 is probably my least favorite movie, but I still remember basically the Santa Claus being called, like the first one, the Santa Claus. The second one, Santa Claus 2, the Mrs. Claus, because that's the entire plot of the movie, is how he needs to get married to Carol, which is what he does. Like, that's the whole point, is that Scott Calvin needs to get married to remain Santa Claus. And then Santa Claus 3, the Escape Claus, which is like the whole Jack Frost thing. Why is it just called Santa Claus 2? What do you mean by that? I am positive that it was called The Mrs. Claus. I know it. I used to watch these movies every single Christmas Eve, and I know damn sure Santa Claus 2, The Mrs. Claus. Why would they just call the Santa Claus 2 and then call Santa Claus 3 the Escape Claus? Like, I just feel like that doesn't make sense. Please help me. Help. Alright, the last Mandela Effect before we get into the emojis is about Taylor Swift. This one drives me crazy, and maybe I just had a very vivid imagination as a child, but I remember there being a Speak Now music video. 100,000 fucking %. I remember it. I remember seeing in gowns shaped like a pastry, and like the gowns were pastry shaped. I remember vividly seeing the like church. I feel like there was a white piano, and like they snuck out the back door. Please tell me somebody else remembers there being a Speak Now music video, because the fact that there is not makes me actually feel clinically insane. So I'm gonna need your help there, because I remember being Speak Now music video 100,000%. So let me know your thoughts. All right, let's get into the emoji Mandela effects. So first one, there's no referee emoji. 100% remember there being a referee in the little white and black striped outfit. How does that never exist? Please let me know what you remember. The next one, a mummy emoji. I had to look this one up 5 times. There was 100% a mummy emoji. I am so thoroughly positive about that. It doesn't exist. It's never existed. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm not thinking of the fucking zombie emoji either. I know there was a mummy. I know. Seesaw emoji. There has never been a seesaw emoji. I can picture it. It's red and yellow. Why can I see it if it doesn't exist? What is that? Speaking of playground things, swing set. There was absolutely a swing set emoji that was like blue and red. I feel like it had like a little red slide. 100. It doesn't exist. It never existed. That's never been a thing. What do you mean by that? That's gross. That's disgusting and disturbing, and I don't like it. I always thought that there was a full skeleton emoji, like a full body skeleton emoji. I know there's like the skull emoji, but a full body skeleton. Tell me why that's never existed. What do you mean? I remember it, so what the fuck do you mean? Alright, the last emoji I want to talk about is the cinnamon roll emoji. I swear that there was a cute little cinnamon roll emoji, 100,000%. I remember using it. Well, why has it never existed? I don't know. Please, if you could tell me and explain to me, I would love to know. Other than that we're in a parallel universe, or maybe that I'm just stupid, because I just feel like that's not a good explanation, okay? Let me know what you guys remember though, because that one actually just like sent me for a loop. Anyway, that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of these Mandela effects. And also, if you have any Mandela effects that you want me to talk about, let us know below. But also, if you want to talk about any personal Mandela effects, let's talk about it in the comments. I always think these are so interesting because I feel like I have Mandela effects that happen to me all the time, which maybe I just have bad memory. Who knows? I hate when they randomly happen and I can't explain because it's like a personal thing. So, you know what I mean? So let's talk about it in the comments because I feel like we all experienced our own personal weird Mandela effects. Okay? Anyway, that is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram and subscribe for new videos every week. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.